Brandon DeJesus, it keeps on winning the 7-card big money game. He has a grand total of $37,470 in cash and prizes. If he wins again, he'll be going for $25,000 in a 7-card big money game. And Gary Newkirk will be facing Brandon DeJesus. If the contestants get lucky tonight, they could win over $200,000. From Calumet City, Illinois, it's the Card Shark Showdown. And here is the star of the Card Shark Showdown, Rodney 1279. Hello everybody and welcome to the Card Shark Showdown on tonight on this November 19th night. I'm glad to have you with us. We have our returning champion, Brandon DeJesus, who's ready to do it again. Are you set, Brandon?
Yes, I am. Let's do this.
And Gary, are you ready to play? All right. Well, y'all know the rules of the game. And Brandon, you have the black cards, and Gary has the red cards. And I want to wish the both of you equal good luck. Okay, we're going to start with you, Brandon. We asked 100 teenage boys who live in New York City. Have you ever sneaked onto a subway train without paying? How many teenage boys admit that they have snuck into a subway train without paying?
I'm going to say 38.
All right, Brandon says 38. All right, Gary, do you believe it's higher or lower than 38? He said 38. Okay, Gary says lower. Okay, and Gary, if it is lower, you'll play your cards. Otherwise, it goes to Brandon. Let's check it out. The actual number of teenage boys that admitted that they have snuck onto a subway train without paying is... Oh, wow. 82 is a lot higher. Wow. 82. And not only they do that in New York, they do that a lot in Chicago too, don't they, Brandon?
Ain't that the truth?
On those L's, right?
Yep, on the L line.
Yes. But anyway, Brandon gets, Brandon gets control because Gary said lower. So you get it, Brandon. Here's your opening card. Your opening card, Brandon, is a queen. Lower than a queen. It's a jack. Lower than a jack. No, it's a double. I'm sorry about that, Brandon. Gary, you get a free chance at the card, so here it is. Gary, your card is an 8, 7 plus 1.
Oh boy. I can't read, so for a shocking card, I'm gonna have to say it's lower.
Lower than the 8. No! It's a double!
Oh, this stinks.
These doubles. Well, I gotta reset these cards. Wow. Not a good start. We had those doubles here. And there is the setup. We got the card set. And Gary, is your question. Gary, we found 100 unmarried couples who are living together and asked the men, do you ever feel guilty about living out of wedlock? How many men said they do feel guilty about living out of wedlock?
I'm gonna say 46.
Gary says 46. Brandon, is it higher or lower than 46?
I'll go higher.
Higher than the 46. Okay, let's check it out. The actual number of men that says they do feel guilty about living out of wedlock is It is 12. It is not higher. It is lower, so it goes to Gary. Only 12 feel guilty. That's the world we live in. People like living together before marriage. Well, Gary, you got the 8. What do you want to do with that 8?
I like to change that, please.
Okay. The 8 becomes an ace, A-C-E.
Obviously lower.
Obviously low. Lower than an ace, it's a 3.
Higher.
Higher than a 3. It's an ace, A-C-E.
Down, down, down.
Lower than the ace, it's a 4.
Higher.
To win the first game, higher than the 4, it's a 9. You have won the first game, Gary. Congratulations. So, Gary, you got $500. Well done, young man. And we still have time. We're going to set up for round number 2. That was a good run of cards here. So we're going to set up the cards while we got the camera still rolling. Alrighty. So Brandon, you know what you got to do to redeem yourself.
Yes, I do.
Yep. Okay, and let me reset the music and then we'll start round 2 of card shark. Oh, okay.
You don't like it, Rodney.
Okay. Now, Brandon, this is your question for round number 2. Brandon, we asked 100 dog owners, do you have a housebroken dog? Or a dog broken house? How many dog owners said they do have a dog broken house?
I'm gonna say 49.
Going with 49. Okay, Gary, is it higher or lower than 49?
It's a good number. I'm just going to say a 10. I'll say lower.
Lower than 49. Okay, let's check it out. The actual number of dog owners that said they do have a dog broken house is... Oh, it's 35. Gary, you get it. Good job, Gary. All right, Gary, here's your open card. It's a queen, Gary. That's your open card.
Lower than the queen.
Lower than the queen. It's a 3. Higher than a 3. It's a queen. Lower than the queen. It's, oh no! It's a king. I'm sorry, Gary. Well, Brandon, it goes back to you. Let's see what your opening card, Brandon. Your opening card's a 2, Brandon.
A 2, higher.
Higher than a 2. It's a 6.
Higher.
Higher than a 6. It's a joker! So, Brandon, if you win this match, that's a $1,500 bonus. So, on top of your winnings, you want to keep the same decision with that 6?
Yeah.
It's higher. You said higher, right?
Yes, I said higher.
Higher than a 6. No, it's a double. So we're going to take you back to the 2. No progress there. So let me reset the cards here. And we're going to go to our next question before we go to a commercial break. All right. This is your question, Gary.
Okay.
Gary, we asked 100 teenage girls who are babysitters, have you ever spent so much time on the phone that the child's parents had to ask the operator to break through in order to reach you? How many babysitters said that that has happened to them?
54.
Going with 54. Brandon, is it higher or lower than 54?
I'm gonna say that's a little bit lower.
Lower than 54. Okay, let's check it out. The actual number of babysitters that said that that situation has happened to them is... Oh yeah, it's 5. Good job, Brandon. It is lower. So you get control.
Alright.
Alright, let's see. You got a 2 showing. What do you want to do with that?
The 2, go higher.
Higher than a 2. It's an ace. ACE.
Lower.
Lower than an ace. It's a 6.
Freeze.
Freezing on the 6, keeping Gary away from his cards. And I'm going to tell you what, guys. We're going to take a commercial break. And when we come back, we'll do round number 2. Or continue with round number 2. Don't go away.